Alright guys, what's going on? It's Carnage Defense bringing you another video today, and in today's video, I just bought a new gun and I want to show you guys what I got. Also, don't know if you guys noticed, the background may look a little bit different. We did just move into an apartment, so that's why. Which also, that may explain why I haven't been cranking out videos this month. It's just time consuming, and with moving, it just wasn't really happening. So, we're finally done. Now I can start working on more videos. Alright, so as far as what comes in the Smith and Wesson box, you have your Youth Handgun Safety Act notice as well as a firearms safety little booklet. So those were the first two things that I just went ahead and set aside. I have plenty of those. And then obviously you have the Shield Plus. The only other thing that is in this box is your typical lock as well as your magazine. So 2 magazines total plus the gun is really the main things that we're looking at here. On this specific model that I got, it does have the night sights, and this one is the optic cut version, so I do plan on putting a red dot on this gun. It also has a thumb safety and a 13+1 magazine, as well as a 10+1 magazine. And this one is the 3.1 inch barrel version. And as far as width goes, it is 1.1 inches wide, 6.1 inches long, and 4.6 inches tall, weighing in at 19.9 ounces. And obviously this is the 9mm Shield Plus. And I don't know the exact trigger weight on this thing. I personally think it's probably right around 6 pounds, but I'm seeing some people online saying that it's a 5-pound trigger, and that may be true. I don't have a trigger gauge to fully test it, but that sounds pretty close to me. And obviously as the gun is shot, as it's broken, and the trigger will lighten up just a little bit more. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of this pistol, and something that I did think about before I bought it, was the stippling. It has great stippling in the section where it does have it, but if you notice the top third part of this gun on the frame, there is 0 stippling. So personally, I think that a improvement could be made there, but honestly, it's a great little firearm anyways. Now, as far as comparing the Smith and Wesson M&P 2.0 3.6 inch to the Shield Plus, the 3.6 inch is bigger overall, just as far as the width, length, height, everything. I will say that with the extended magazine on the Shield Plus, the grip length is about the same as the flush mount magazine for the 3.6 inch M&P 2.0. As far as the Hellcat Pro comparison goes, it'd probably be more realistic to compare it to the regular Hellcat, but I don't have one. So as far as the Hellcat Pro goes, width-wise, they're about the same. The grip is definitely wider on the Hellcat Pro than the Shield Plus. The Shield Plus just feels thinner. But as far as the slide length goes, the Hellcat Pro is longer. And as far as the grip length goes, the grip length is longer on the Hellcat Pro as well. So maybe a comparison with the regular Hellcat would probably be better, but I just don't have one. So the reason why I went with a little bit smaller of a firearm was because all of my other guns are like Hellcat Pro size guns or bigger, and I was wanting to get something a little bit smaller, a little bit easier to conceal, whether it's a pocket gun or just something that is very easy to hide and doesn't print very well. I wanted something smaller and thinner, and that's why I went with the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. If you haven't shot the Shield Plus, I would say definitely go give it a try. In terms of its size, this thing shoots really, really nicely for the size that it is. I did shoot this thing next to a Glock 43X, which is pretty much the same size as this. The Shield Plus shot far, far better in my opinion. I don't know if it's the way that it feels in my hand or if it's just the overall design of the gun, but the recoil felt better, the ergonomics feels better. I'm just a bigger fan of this gun than I was the Glock. Personally, for my hands, I really like the extended magazine, so the 13+1, so that's going to work perfect for me, but I do like that I have the option to run a 10+1 if I want to. So what I did here is what you should do as well. If you're considering buying a firearm, see if you can find a local gun range that has that gun that you can rent. Go and shoot it, make sure that you like it, because I tried out 5 guns for 10 bucks. If you think about it, that is a whole lot of savings in comparison to buying the gun, shooting it, and then finding out you don't even like shooting it. So before you buy a firearm, go test it, go shoot it, make sure that it's something that you're going to like, and then go out and buy it. So yeah, as far as this pistol goes for a concealed carry firearm, really this is probably one of the best options out there for the size and for the money. If you follow Honest Outlaw at all on YouTube, he is a big advocate for this gun. This is one of his main concealed carry firearms, and he has tested a lot of firearms. And he may or may not have been part of a reason why I was looking at it to begin with, because he speaks so highly of it. But when I shot it, I was like, yeah, okay, I can definitely see why he likes it. So I went ahead and bought it. So the next time I'm at the range, I will be doing a 500 round review on this Smith and Wesson Shield Plus, and I will be putting an optic on it as well. So I'm gonna be kind of doing an optic review and a Shield Plus review. So I will let you know how that goes. I did go out and buy a Sealy optic for the Shield Plus. This isn't gonna be my carry optic, but this is gonna be the optic that I use to test the firearm for the first 500 rounds, make sure that it shoots accurately, as well as testing the actual optic itself to make sure that it will hold up to the abuse. I'm also going to be putting this optic on other firearms as well, so stay tuned for that. We're going to see how well the optic holds up. Also, for the first 500 rounds, I'm really expecting the Smith & Wesson to run 100% reliable. They're just good guns. I don't see anything going wrong with it, but we'll see. Maybe I got a dud, you never know. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments about the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, if you would buy one or not. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. It's Carnage Defense. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.